So here's a thing I've never mentioned here before. I really, really love computers. They're one of the best, coolest things in the world. Like, seriously. Wi-Fi, internet, the stuff you can do on a computer on its own, digital stuff, just anything that has to do with technology is just absolutely bloody fascinating to me, and I adore it so much from all my heart, and I just want to know everything about everything that has to do with text. So, I learned some programming. I took a course, and the guy who taught me, I love him so much, and I care about the guy so much, and I wish we can meet again, and hopefully one day I want to make him proud for real, because I'm kind of lame and I haven't reviewed any of the coding I've done before. Like, I haven't practiced in a while. I learned C, C Sharp and C++. And at school we learned HTML and CSS. I know a bit of Java, just normal Java, and I want to know a bit more about JavaScript. But seriously, coding and programming, computers are just such beautiful things, and I don't know, it's just a great way to express yourself through them, and the things we can do. We can get books on computers, we can find out stuff, and the internet is just such a beautiful place, and you can go and find out a whole bunch of things, and it's really cool. I really enjoy that. And, well, with coding, it's sort of even changed the way I think, even, sometimes. Yeah. So, sometimes you think you're supposed to do something. I actually lay it out in my head as if it's code. I just point out what those things are, define them with a variable, define them with a specific name, and then see how I'm gonna function with a function, you know? It's just so cool. You can be able to express something that's so inhuman through your human brain, and it's pretty fascinating, to be honest. It just works so well with our brains because they're very also logical if you ever think about it. But one problem I've fallen into is thinking logically but not rationally, which is very wrong. You know, you have to think rationally rather than logically, because with logic you have an outcome that you want to reach and an input that you know would work to give you this output, basically a function that you have here that it just provides a specific ending, a conclusion that you really want. But with rationality you actually think of the process, you know, the function itself. Is it gonna hurt something else? Because with a straightforward logical thought like that, 1 + 1 = 2, and that's it. But with rational thought, you think about how when you reach number 2, you don't have enough places for 2 of these things, and then you try to change the whole process of 1 + 1, and you change that into 1 - 1. Now you have nothing to hold, and you got free hands, and everything is fine. With logic, it doesn't work like that. You just do something for the sake of reaching a specific thing without thinking if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So I'd rather we all think about ourselves in a different way other than computers, but still, computers are really cool. I mean, doing videos and stuff, it's so easy to edit stuff. I never realized it. I only use this thing to work on my videos. It's called Lightworks. It's just a program. It's a free program. It works pretty well, and it's so easy to use. I mean, maybe it's a bit complex and stuff, but you look through it and you kind of try it a couple times. You put out a whole bunch of shitty videos that a whole lot of people that probably won't see in the world, and you just talk to yourself on the phone, recording your voice and looking at the little wavelengths. Now they change. But yeah, it's just super cool and enjoyable to do stuff on computers. It's also very easy to. It's very straightforward what a computer would want from you and what you'd want back. It's just almost like a relationship, but obviously a lot less complicated than a human one. Seriously, humans are super complex, but that's cool. I like humans are cool too. I mean, I'm not saying I like computers more than humans because technically computers were made by humans, so I like people that make computers, and I like making computers, and I like working on computers and stuff. I just like creation. It's a very cool concept. Just being able to make something out of something that somebody else made. How thankful I am for that. How grateful I am to the fact that some people create things so others can use them, and that's just such a heartwarming thing, that people still make things and do things just for each other. That's a nice thing. It's very kind and a good thing, you know, because now I can with DL Reader I can read a whole bunch of books online. I mean, not online, I can download them and read them on my computer. With Minecraft I can act like I'm cancerous and play stupid games and act like I have no need in the world and the universe is all this wide and I can create whatever I want on it. With Blender I can make 3D models and I have no idea how to do that. I don't have the heart to delete it. It seems like a really good program and I feel like it's gonna become not free, and I just don't know how to make 3D models, but that's fine. Truly, it's okay. It's okay to not know how to do everything. I mean, you can't really figure everything out. Just figure out a couple things and hold on to those. Those are good things. Those couple of things. That's nice. Also, digital art is a great industry, like a great community as well. It's just such a... It's an experience more than it's just drawing on a computer. It's just very interesting, and the whole idea of learning the mechanics of something new and just getting to experience it with a whole bunch of people and creating something new that could be and is called art, and being able to even commission others and sell your art and just do stuff like that. That's cool. That's really cool, dude. Stuff is cool sometimes. I like when things are cool. Lots of things are cool, really. I don't know. The first program I used for programming, well, the compiler program thingy, I don't know what it's called, but the first thing I used was Turbo C++. And that was pretty good because it looked like one of those things you see in the hackers movies. Like, it was such an old school looking thing, and I just couldn't even go through it, and I learned a whole bunch of keyboard shortcuts to be able to manage and control it. And that's sort of really enlightening and one of my favorite things. It's like the screen is this disgusting bright blue thing, and it makes me just nostalgic to something that I've never seen before. It makes me miss something that I've never ever experienced, and that makes me feel it's a wholesome moment, okay? This thing, it's a great program. And then comes the code blocks, which is something that looks like it's actually for coding because the color changes, and it's also a bit more complex. And then Eclipse was a hell of a thing to download, like bloody hell, dude. It took so much time for me to be able to figure out how to make this thing work. Yet I don't actually enjoy it that much. I really do enjoy code blocks, and my favorite programming language, basically, I very much enjoy C++. I think I even might enjoy it more than Java for some reason. I feel I mean, each one of them has their own reason to be there. I know that they're all basically completions of other things, and it's all just a whole bunch of overdeveloping, and it's super cool, and I just respect the fact that all of this was made for us to use to make stuff. Just like I would rather buy a bunch of pencils and pens than buy a new jacket or something. Well, I mean, I love jackets, is the point. I love jackets, and new clothes are always a nice touch to life, but I just love having something to make stuff with. Thank you for listening to me. talk and blab about stuff. I'll see you later. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you do fine always. Please create stuff. It helps put your mind off things and it makes you relax, dude. Chill out. This is a CPU, by the way. I kind of doodled it out. I don't know why I'm pointing this out after the video's already ended, but thank you anyway. Thank you a lot. Thank you so much. I love you.